Hi guys, my name is Raquel Adiclat and I'm a real certified dance fitness instructor as well as a certified fitness and nutrition coach. So, I am going to talk to you about something real that happened to me about 2 months ago. Since my page is about female empowerment and not just about fitness, it's about health, taking care of yourself. So, my experience with an IUD that I inserted about 2.5 years ago, and the past 2 months has completely changed my life in a drastic way. And I'll tell you why. So, I had inserted inside me about 2.5 years ago an IUD that was Copper. So, what it means is that it's non hormonal, like other brands, such as Mirena. I know there's a lot of women that actually have that brand. But for me, I didn't want any hormones. I didn't want none of that. I thought, oh, like this is like an answer to my prayers, right? The best way to prevent pregnancies, or if you're at a moment in your life where you're not ready to have children. So this is what I had done, and in the past 2 months, it's been quite a roller coaster. And the thing about me is that I'm a person that, if ever I'm going through something, no matter what it is, I tend to suppress these emotions because I tell myself I'm strong. That's what a lot of us do as women. We've been taught to just suppress our emotions and just keep it together, and it's gonna be fine. But it didn't go down like that. It did not go down like that. In the past 2 months, it's been really it's been quite like a lot of ups and downs, to the point that just recently, actually just yesterday, I decided to go see a doctor and take it out because of how bad it became. And the thing is, what people don't understand is that there's a lot of us. For some women, it might work, but for some of us, it just didn't work. Our bodies just rejected it. So for me, emotionally, psychologically, and physically, the toll that this IUD had on me was it's undescribable. And and the more I researched it, because every time I would go to the doctors, it's either I would get either a urinary tract infection. They would tell me, oh, it's probably a BV, a vaginal infection. And to the point that at some point I went to the doctors in the space of 2 months, more than I've ever gone in years. So it's like, I was like, wait a minute. I started feeling crazy, like something was wrong with me, you know? And at some point, I started to dig in because I'm a person that if ever there's something really wrong, I like to Google. I Google everything. So I went on Google and I decided to research side effects of Copper IDs and to come to realize that there's so many other women that are going through the same thing as me and had all these crazy side effects. But doctors seem to make them think that it was all in their minds and that they were crazy. But really, as soon as they took out the IUD from their bodies, they were so much better. And that's it. And then until I met this one doctor who finally told me, you know what, have you ever considered that you're getting all these infections and you're not feeling too great because of the IUD that you have inserted inside you? And I was like, what? Even for me, I was like, no, I don't think it would have anything to do with this. And to come to find out that that's what it really was. So my body, as soon as the doctor, and I have to point that out there, the struggle that I had to go through to get an appointment to have a doctor take it out of me was insane. People were just saying it's not an emergency. And I was like, what if it's not properly placed anymore? What if it moved or anything? And they didn't treat it as if it was an emergency. They would postpone it for weeks to get an appointment with a doctor. It was a struggle. I had to press. I had to literally beg for someone to see me because I kept telling them, what if something bad happens to me? Then what? So they're like, okay, like we'll get you a doctor. Um, it, it was crazy. There were moments where I really thought that it would completely destroy my health to the point that I didn't think, there were times that I didn't think I would make it. And I would look at my children and I would be like, what if something bad happens to me? You know, as a mom, I'm a mother of two young kids. And, you know, like those are things that you always think about when your health deteriorates. And the worst part is you don't even know why. You're not even sure what's wrong with you. And I had to look at my kids um, and just be like, wow, this, I'm not getting better and I don't know what's wrong with me. Until I made these researches myself, to come to find out that it was my IUD all along. So I just want to encourage any other women that have been through this, that you're not alone. There's a whole lot of women out there that are going through the same thing as you and me have gone through. So if ever you've had a Copper IUD or even a hormonal IUD, there's a lot of research and there's a lot of doctors that actually have come to find out that there is a problem with it. There are. I'm still trying to get to the bottom of getting through the process of getting out of this whole trauma that I've been through. And one day at a time, I'm starting to get better and better and better. So I'm sending this message to any other women that have been through this. You're not alone. Um, there's a whole community of other women that have been through the same thing. So take courage. And if it worked for you, that's great. But if it did not, don't dismiss the symptoms. Get checked out, seek a doctor's advice, or if you're fortunate enough to have a doctor that believes you, thank God for that. But not all of us have that luxury. I had to press and press and press for someone to see me and finally take the IUD out. And I'm just starting to get back to myself. I'm finally getting better. It's going to take time. As other women that have had the same symptoms and had the Copper IUD inserted, I'm starting to get slowly and slowly better. So yeah, so this is what I wanted to share with you guys. And do not be dismayed and do not lose courage if ever you're going through this. Get checked out and please take care of yourself. Drink lots of fluid, lots of water. I love you guys and I hope that this helped. And I wish you a great day wherever you are. Bye. Take care.